Hello. Congratulations on taking your first step towards lifetime financial security. We all work hard for our loved ones, providing basic needs like food, shelter, clothing, and education. Then we work harder to live a better life and convenience by building assets, savings, business, and investments. But have we realized that all of our hard works can be gone because of these major events? Critical illnesses, accidents, and sudden death? The moment we get critically ill, our savings and investments will be used up, if we don't have enough health insurance. Because, critical illness like stroke and cancers cost 500,000 to 2 million pesos or more. If savings and investments will not be enough, then we sell our assets like land, house, car, and other things that we have for the treatment. Second major event that may happen is sudden or untimely death. So, what will happen to our family who are left with huge hospital bill and burial expenses? Who will continue to support your children with their basic needs and education until they become independent? A lot of families suffered because they didn't consider these possibilities, or they just ignored when someone advises them to prepare for it. For us to avoid getting financially broke, we need to prepare for these major events by getting a protection from life insurance, with critical illness benefits and investments. The purpose of life insurance is to give benefits to your family in case of your sudden or untimely death. The death benefits will be used to pay all the debts, including hospital bills that you left, burial expenses, and it will also be used to support your family or children with their basic needs, until they can recover and become independent. It can also be used to support your children's education until they can find a job and become independent. Imagine how hard it is for your family to survive when you leave them without your support. Much more when you leave them with so much financial obligations from the hospital bills and mortgaged house or car. Second is critical illness benefits. The purpose of this benefit is to support your treatment when you get critically ill, so that you don't have to use your savings, investments, or sell your assets just to pay for the hospital bills or treatment. Thus, it will protect your hard-earned savings, investments, and assets. Third is investments. One of the main purpose of investments is for our retirement. Because it's so hard to get old without enough money to support our own basic needs and medication. Our children should not be used for our retirement fund, because they will have their own family to support too. We will just become a burden to them if their income is only enough for their own family. Most of the retirees are having a hard time, because they are expecting that their children can fully support them when they become old. But worst happen, because their children has no enough income. And imagine, you will continue to live or survive for 10 or 20 more years, or could be more. Right? So, if you will prepare all of those protections manually, by saving on your own, it will take you 40 years or more. Because, let's say you can save 5,000 pesos per month. So 5,000 pesos for 12 months. That is, 60,000 pesos in a year. So, how many years before you can build up your life and health insurance with investments for at least 3 million pesos? Let's say 3 million pesos divided by your 60,000 pesos savings every year is 50 long years. Now, I tell you, you don't have to save and wait for 50 years before you can get those protections. Because, a lot could happen within that period. Right? Through Sun Life Financial, you will just have to work it out for 10 years, by saving just a minimal amount every month to get those benefits through a VUL or Variable Universal Life, or simply described as insurance with investments. The more contributions you will set aside, the more benefits you can have with your plan. Depending on how much you can set aside, and depending on your age, you can get a life insurance, critical illness benefits, ADDD or accidental death, dismemberment, disablement benefits, hospital income benefits, and investments for your retirement. Life insurance will activate right away upon submission of your application. It will give you a death benefit as mentioned previously. Critical illness benefits will give you money for your treatment when you get critically ill. Hospital income benefits will give you income as an income replacement fund for not working, because you are hospitalized. An ADDD or accidental death, dismemberment, disablement benefit will give you money when you will become totally disabled or there is a dismemberment happening to parts of your body. On top of that, it comes with a bonus, and that is the investment for your retirement. Again, it's so hard to get old without our own money to supply our own basic needs and medication. So we need to prepare for our retirement through investments while we are still younger and healthy. Right? So, would you like to risk by waiting 50 long years of saving on your own manually before you can prepare those protections, when you can get those right now? So take a big leap towards a financial security with Sun Life Financial. To apply, please contact your financial advisor Jelmer and Tara. See you.